It's me, Ryan, Travis, Rob, right?
Yep.
Yes. Just so everyone knows, we do know that we are live right now. We've been having some technical difficulties with Riverside app. It seems to only want to it seems to forget the first 30 seconds of the actual recording. So we got to wait about 30 seconds before we start.
Yeah, she'll go on you.
We're already losing grip here.
No.
What day is it?
No.
Hey, you said once the record button is pushed.
No. We got to wait. No, after the intro music starts.
I'm going to find the worst spots for these.
Ryan's trying to make it
they're going to get in. I'm going to get them in.
You got to give people a chance to watch. It's not that part. When I crop that out, when I crop the actual, like, when I save this and publish it, this isn't going to be in there.
What part?
Until after the music, the intro music.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. You guys good?
I thought you said we had to wait like 2 minutes.
I said 30 seconds to 2 minutes. We're at 1:15, so I feel like that's
okay.
Tony, you Gucci? Is that what you say? Gucci
Mane. I'm looking on Facebook though. We're not on there.
Oh man, did I mess it up? I mean, it's very possible, guys. I might have messed it up because I can't say I've ever had to do this before. All right.
I don't even know how to use it, so.
Yeah, well,
don't ask me.
I've never done this before, so.
Facebook free for almost 10 years.
Are you checking YouTube real quick? I mean, I also set it up like 2 months ago.
I don't think so, bro.
What?
Oh yeah, we're live on YouTube.
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh, see, there you go.
What are we on?
Rob's got.
Tinder?
It's not Tinder.
Swipe right.
Swipe left. Why are we all frozen?
I don't know.
Swipe left. Swipe right. I'm going to DM that one.
All right. I think we've goofed off a little bit long enough. You guys. Oh, yeah, it does say we're live. Look at that. All right, boys.
Who knows if it's working, but.
Oh, it's working.
Live. My beverage is almost gone.
Do you want to go refill real quick?
I'm out. That's a 10-minute run.
All right, here we go. You guys ready?
Ready.
Go.
At the 3:15 mark. All right, I guess I should have done the 3:12 mark. Holy moly. And go.
Welcome to the first ever live edition of Ultraflex Football. I'm your host, Anthony Sutton. With me, as always, is Rob Green.
Howdy.
Travis Henser.
What's up, folks?
And Ryan Wheeler.
Howdy. So...
Boo. So you can go for something else.
Boo. That's my thing.
Dude, I was trying to put you on the spot, make you say something else.
Well, I am a man of habit. All right. So 2 weeks ago, because we no longer do an episode every week, we're going to every other week because this is the postseason or preseason, I guess, depending on how you look at it.
Off-season.
Off-season. Oh, wow. There's 3 different ways we can call this. All right. So we did, for the album, Leonard Skinnerd, pronounced Leonard Skinnerd.
Good job.
This
Very
week,
good. That was confusing last week.
It was extremely.
We nailed it today.
Yes. This week, Tony failed to get his titles in, so he has to do an album all by himself. Tony, what is your album? Do you know?
Nope.
Avril Avril Lavigne.
Is that who it was? I forgot. I just
it's
know it's
called-
called Let Go.
It's called Let
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Avril
she'll go
Lavigne.
on you.
Yep. There you go, Rob. And the rest of us have Josh Turner's Long Black Train.
That makes more sense because I was like, these songs aren't by Avril Lavigne.
No. No, they're not. So we got to get, yeah.
So I have to get like 13 or 14 songs by myself. So if I'm ever seems like I'm losing grip of the show, it's probably because I'm trying to get song titles in and kind of keep us organized. So it'll be complicated for me. And just like that, I just got
Yeah,
three of
you snuck. Yeah, there you go.
them.
Sneaking them in.
So let's go ahead and start it off with the butt fumble. All right. I knew it was going to be our first live one. If anyone's watching, who knows? But I wanted to keep it a little more PG. So it's because I don't know, it feels riskier when you're live. I don't know if it is or not.
You
but
think kids are watching?
yeah, like Grayson's staying up watching this right now. So
Teach them young.
why did the Scarecrow get an award? He was outstanding in his field.
Oh my God.
I have heard that one before.
That one's good.
Dang.
Oh.
Did you hear about the guy that created the knock knock joke? He just won the Nobel Prize. And then the third one, a little risque. You know, if we were hanging out and one of us was trying to prevent the other one from maybe getting lucky, that would be called a cock block. Do you know what the female version of cock blocking is?
Your wife. Just in
No.
Oh, we're still
Good
on
guess.
the jokes. Okay.
Yeah.
It's called the Beaver Dam.
Well,
That's the second beaver joke you got in.
That's the difference between a woman and a man, right there.
The men don't have beavers.
Yep.
Yeah, it is
They might.
it is the second beaver joke.
We won't
Beaver,
say
is-
I like my answer.
beaver jokes are probably unwanted, but they're funny. So
I had one time. Sorry, I just had to get that in. That was my song.
You had a beaver joke one time?
No, yeah.
Or you
that's-
okay, all right. We'll have to hear it someday.
all right, let's jump over to the draft. Tomorrow is a sad day. Tomorrow is my dirty 30. I am no longer young. Once you hit 30, I feel like you're old. You guys are all old. That being said,
there.
we wanted to have a draft of the best places to enjoy a birthday party. I don't know how creative you guys got, but I was kind of under the assumption that money was not an object. So I'm having some pretty good parties here, and I have the first pick. So we didn't plan it that way. It just kind of fell that way because we have a rotation, but it's only fitting that I get the first pick. The very first pick of my where would I want to have a birthday draft is I would want to rent a beach house with friends and family. So I don't want to take all the answers, but my answer is going to be a beach house with, like I said, friends and family. Enjoy some drinks, have a campfire on the beach. You have the water right there. So that's going to be my 101.
That was on my board. The beach.
A beach house?
Not specifically a beach house. I was just saying the beach, but beach house that's even better.
Well, I want to stay as far away from the ocean and the water as possible. So I'm going to go inland, and I'm just going to say Nashville. Birthday party at Nashville. Listening to live music. Just having some fun walking around the streets of Nashville.
Sounds like a good time.
Travis as the third pick.
Yeah, we did the Draft party there.
Yeah.
Literally. The year we got AJ Brown. Loser.
And a few years later, he's gone.
So,
Sorry.
sticking with that theme, my list seems kind of. I was kind of going
Yeah.
like realistic.
I was thinking the
Yeah,
same
I was looking
thing.
at
Mine's
my
pretty generic.
my wallet, and I was like, man.
Yeah.
So, in that theme, I'll go with dive bar. So just any generic, just dive bar. It's got a dartboard, beer.
Is that the definition of a dive bar?
Bud Light.
Probably. There's probably some smells and other things going on there, but
Maybe someone do a bump in the bathroom or
it's
something.
yeah, it might
Yeah.
not pass inspection every time
Might stink a little bit,
they come in.
Rob has pick 4 and 5 here.
The bowling alley
Mm.
with my first pick. I feel like I did a lot of these with like
My other choices
being a
feel better
kid in
now.
mind almost. And like,
yeah.
I feel like when I was a kid, anytime you got to go to a birthday party at the bowling alley, that was the best party. So I'll take that with
Well,
my
you-
first pick.
You have a winter birthday, right? So you're
Yeah. So
like having a summer
for
birthday.
the
Like
for
I
the
never get
summer
to do.
birthdays like you, with my second pick, I'm going to take the pool party.
Yeah.
It's not the beach, which I probably would have taken ahead of the pool, but give me the pool. So
Both.
I get a winter birthday and a summer birthday there.
I mean, I don't know this for a fact, but I feel like bowling alleys were probably hurt pretty bad for the last couple of years with COVID. I have no way of knowing if that's true or not, but it just feels like I haven't been bowling in forever. It could have
I
been
haven't
because
either.
of COVID. It
Mm.
could have been because new parents. I don't know. I haven't been bowling in forever, but it is a lot of fun. Travis, you're up.
My next one, back to being a kid, where a kid can be a kid. Chuck E. Cheese.
Mm. There you go.
It's probably off. I go in there now and just look around, but as a kid, that was like the place. I won't name the other place that I would think of, but there's a place that's better that I would go as an adult.
Yeah, I was like kind of surprised that you took Chuck E. Cheese over.
I said I
this
was
one.
thinking of it like a kid.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I'll pass on that. I'm gonna go Top Golf.
Ooh, good choice.
I didn't think about that. That's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
We went there in Nashville, and there's now a drive shack in Raleigh that is similar to Top Golf, and there's also a Top Golf in Durham, which is 30 minutes away from Raleigh. So I have two choices here locally.
What-
Oh, Mr.
What's the
Fancy.
difference between those?
Nothing. People just keep moving here, so they can both can be busy.
They had them in Alabama too. It's like New York is just so far behind.
I don't know if
It's
this
disappointing too because we can't golf year round here. So
I don't know if the nets would withstand all of the snow, because even like the golf dome in Williamsville,
They get some nasty hail. They get tornadoes, windstorms. We get little fluffy snow.
and earthquakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently once every how many years?
So they could put one up because we won't get another one for like what 20 years or something.
My second pick is going to be a brewery. So the opposite of Travis's dive bar.
That's so
Hopefully,
bougie.
hopefully a nice brewery. Hopefully some good food trucks are there, and overall just a good time.
And so you managed to get that word in, I think, last episode and this one. It's
Did I?
impressive. Yeah.
Oh, is that not my song?
New
this week?
goal.
No.
Yeah, every week you have to say that word now.
I have to say, Raleigh's probably to like the Birmingham area, like down south. Like they've got some awesome breweries. You just go outside. They got yard games, good beer, good. Like up here in New York, I can't think of anywhere. I guess Buffalo.
Tell you what, it ain't though. It ain't Nashville. Nashville. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. Honestly, there were so many breweries that we went to for that.
Mhm.
Whatever we were there for, I don't even remember. Been there a few times.
The draft and a few
The
bachelor
NFL
parties.
draft.
My third pick, starting the third round? Is this going to be just hanging out at your house, preferably some sort of bonfire again, but ideally no one has to drive and you can just hang out at the house and shoot the shit and hang out?
That
All right.
would probably be my. I should have taken that number 1. I thought it was going to fall to me though. I mean, I'm going to go Dave and Buster now.
Yeah.
If
That's
Enser was
the-
going to go Chuck E. Cheese, I'm going to go Dave and Buster, and where a adult can be an adult.
All right, answer your third pick.
For my third pick, I'm going to spend some money. I'm going on a cruise.
Oh, I had it.
Nice one.
So all you can eat, all you can
Sleep.
not work.
And all you can throw up on a boat. Perfect. Sounds
Any-
Yeah, I
great.
don't get. Some people get really, really seasick and nauseous on that. But
I've never been
That
on
sucks.
a cruise. How is is it pretty
Haven't
sturdy
either.
or steady, or is it
fine,
like
sometimes when you eat dinner, you eat down in like a fine dining area, and it's lower on the ship, and that's when people like you'll just see them drop like flies. They'll start leaving. They're all getting sick.
So don't
Alright.
eat a big meal.
Eat a big meal and stay for
Throw it all
extras
up.
because everybody else is going to.
It's all you can eat. So, I mean, and it's all you can drink if you get the package. So you probably need a little bit of both. But
It
yeah,
just won't be fun coming up.
But
I'm with you, Travis. Cruises are a lot of fun.
aren't you supposed to like keep your eyes on the horizon or something when you start getting seasick? But if you're inside the
Ships
boat,
are so huge. Yeah. Even when you're
Really?
outside, yeah, it's.
Unless
You
the
need to
weather's
go.
really, really
We're gonna
bad,
go.
you can't book the deal.
Let's book.
I don't really think we need to
Ultraflex
go.
Yeah, we have to do an
Cruise.
Ultraflex cruise. I agree.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez
Yeah.
Louise.
I know you're not drinking anymore, but if you have enough drinks, you can't tell if it's you swinging or the ship. So you're good.
It'll only take you one drink and you get to that point. So
Right now, it would definitely. Yeah, I could do one shot
One
or
sip,
whatever.
yeah.
If I finished Enser's beer right there, I'd be done.
All right, Rob, you get 2 picks here to end your draft.
all right. Give me the amusement park for my third pick. Not sure which one, whatever your favorite is, think of that one. That's where we're going. We're gonna ride some rides, play some games, got a little bit of everything. And for my last pick, again, I'm gonna think back to when I was a kid and something I really like to do. I'll say laser tag.
Oh no
And I think
way!
Would still be fun now, but I haven't done it in a long, long time. So maybe in the future, a laser tag birthday.
Oh, I can't believe that you took that.
My sister used to have those. She'd have it at Skateland
Yeah,
Oh,
I remember
Skateland,
over there.
That's dope,
They
yo.
had laser tag.
played a lot of laser tag.
You know what I just realized, Tony? You're the loser again. You're the only one without a hat backwards.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to fix that next time. I don't know.
Is that
back-
Ryan? Is that
backwards hat.
comfortable with the over the ear and the hat?
Yeah, man. It's
Like, I feel like I tried that, and maybe my head's too big or my ears. I don't know. It just wasn't comfortable.
bro, my head is so big. I think I got
You know, what? I think we did test that. Yeah, your head is bigger than mine.
Yeah, I got a big head.
Hey.
And a
Travis,
long
you're
black
up.
train.
Let's see. Good one, dude.
Thanks.
All right, I'm gonna go a sporting event. So pick your poison. It could really be any, but I would probably say a football game for me.
Next up on my list was sporting event. So there goes that. Oh man, I got 2. I've never done one of them, so I'm gonna pick the other one.
Strip club?
Nope, never done that. But
Oh, that's why it's probably on your list.
no, it's not on there. But I'll go putt putt. Putt putt. Strip club, same as putt putt. Distracted putt
Two
putt.
forms of golf for Ryan today.
Oh, did I do that? Ah, crap. Oh well.
Most of the ones I had on my list are already been taken. I was kind of saving this one because I figured no one else would take it. But some sort of golf trip or really just golf in general. But ideally, if you can do a golf trip to Pebble Beach or anywhere that's nice,
Can-
it would be sweet.
I think we'll go. I'll shoot pretty good too.
So I've got Beach House Brewery just hanging out the house and a golf trip. Ryan has Nashville, Top Golf, Dave and Buster's, and Putt Putt. Travis has a dive bar, Chuck E. Cheese, a cruise, and a sporting event. And Rob has a bowling alley, a pool party, an amusement park, and a laser tag. So a lot of good choices there. Sounds like a lot of fun. Kind of takes us back to being a kid. That's the drafts. Now we'll head over to the analytics department in Ryan's section.
Real quick, I want to shout out a couple of birthdays that we had. And sir, your wifey had a birthday, right?
Oh,
she was
yeah,
a couple
she
days
did.
ago.
I was like, dude, my birthday's not.
No, I know your
You
birthday.
look so confused.
Yeah, I
for a
forgot
second.
she's. Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
I got her something
Yeah.
nice. I think.
Did you?
Yeah, new phone. One of those
Oh,
Apple
that's-
Watches.
Damn. I should have married you. All right, and then we go Rebecca, my wife. Her birthday was a couple days ago, along with Mr. Grayson, Anthony's kid. They share the same birthday as well. I believe they share it with Dr. Seuss. I was going to call out Dr. Seuss. And Anthony, Sir Anthony, when you're listening to this episode on, what is it, Thursday, it'll be your birthday.
It will be.
So
The
happy
30.
birthday.
Happy birthday to Allie, Rebecca, and Grayson as well. And today, when we're recording, is National Women's Day. So I know
I
We
saw a
all
lot
have-
of posts about that.
you guys have daughters and obviously all of our wives. So happy Women's Day to all the ladies out there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we all need a good woman bad, right?
That's right. In my dreams, the longest. Okay, not in my dreams. The longest known. Okay, so did you know that the longest known record for constipation? You guys have a guess?
Spatial.
Really? Okay.
Oh, there's your did you know?
It's 102 days.
I was thinking like 10.
I was thinking like a couple weeks, dude. 102 days.
You know how bad your stomach has to start hurting?
102 days of not pooping?
Did they just not
Yeah.
eat?
I don't understand. I can't
How
comprehend
is that
that.
possible?
They must have been so bloated.
Some intestinal issues.
Yeah, their 23 feet of intestine was probably completely full.
I've been meaning to look into that on Elvis because where I saw it was a lady talking about she was trying to sell some kind of product about that'll cleanse you out. How much is this? She's just spitting out to sell her product,
Mm.
and how much is actually possible.
That's like
The
so
reason they killed the
unwanted
king.
that you probably can't even move. Like, you're probably not even mobile at that point. Like, it's
Right.
that sounds miserable. But we're doing some songs.
Yep, we're doing some songs. All right. Mr. Green, you're up first.
Oh. All right,
You
bring it
have-
on. Let's go.
John Deere Green by Joe Diffie.
All right.
All right. Finish the lyric. In John Deere Green, on a hot summer night, he wrote Billy Bob loved Charlene in letters 3 foot high, and the whole town said,
That he should have used red, but it looked good to Charlene. In John Deere Green.
All right, let's go. What?
It has a 5-second delay, so I can like watch you guys dance on my phone. And
Oh, that's perfect. Make sure the volume's down so we don't hear some sort of echo coming on there. All right.
there's no
All right, Tony.
All right, I nailed the hard one. You guys better get yours.
Yep,
R.I.P.
Tony.
John Diffie.
Yes. R.I.P.
Yep.
COVID got him.
COVID, yeah.
She Thinks My Tractor's Sexy by Kenny Chesney. Are you ready, Tony?
If it's not, she thinks my tractor sexy. I'm not going to get it.
Tony, are you ready?
Let's go.
I make a little room and she climbs on up. Open up the throttle and stir a little dust. Just look at her face. She ain't a fooling me.
She thinks my tractor sexy.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
What comes next?
She thinks my tractor sexy. I don't know. I have no idea.
It really turns her on, man. Come on. All right, good work, Tony. You got it.
You guys are really getting into the voice work here.
Oh, well, All right, answer. This is you. You got this, big guy. Neon Moon. Brooks and Dunn.
That was your halftime show pick, right?
It-
I do like Brooks and Dunn. I just don't
Yep.
know if I've spent time with their words.
All right, here we go. I think of two young lovers running wild and free. I close my eyes and sometimes see you in the shadows.
Under the moon. I was
Rob
hoping I was going to get to say Under the
Room.
Shadows.
Nope. It was, what was that, Rob?
Of this smoke-filled room.
Perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, baby. Oh man, I thought you were gonna get that one, honestly.
No,
All
I'm
right,
not
answer. You're the
guy.
you're the only one who failed.
Yeah, geez. What do you know? Nothing?
I had to give
Head
Tony
on
the
the
song title.
own.
Give me that easy of a one every time. Pretty much
Yeah.
the name that you say the song is. Give me those lyrics.
I can't do that. That's too easy.
So
And I like
we're
hearing
gonna
you just completely butcher songs.
we'll
I think he
unburn
wants
all
you
our
to do
bridges.
Skater Boy for him next week.
Yeah.
Skater Boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. All right. We are, I don't know how many minutes. We feel like we're pretty far into this thing.
27 minutes.
We haven't talked
Actually,
about football at all. So
24 minutes.
let's switch to the X's and O's.
Short and sweet.
We have had, we went to every other week because we wanted to have more topics to talk about. And we wanted just to have a life and people go on vacation and all that fun stuff. So, but that being said, we've had a lot of things happening in the NFL. We've had some cuts, we've had some signings, we've had the combine. Rob, you are sort of our combine experts. What
I am.
I
He's like, I am.
I named you that.
Okay.
You've been promoted. You've been promoted.
Excellent. Is there a pay
what-
increase with that?
You're getting paid to do this.
I'm not.
What were your biggest takeaways from the combine?
I think the big takeaway was just that Anthony Richardson's a freak, huh? Best quarterback athlete ever at the combine.
Of all time.
Yeah. He kind of compares pretty well to some of the top athletes of any position of all time. So very interested to see how high he goes in the draft, because I know I'm not a film watcher necessarily, but a lot of the people who are film watchers say he's not ready to play. So curious to see if whoever ends up trading up to number one takes a chance on him, or if he goes somewhere with a more established quarterback like Seattle, Geno Smith, now that they re-signed him.
That'd be a good fit. Ryan, not necessarily the combine, but in the last 2 weeks, a lot has happened. What's your biggest takeaway?
I think the most frustrating thing for me is the Aaron Rodgers saga. I get that he wants to take his time and he's trying to find himself and all this stuff. I do a lot of self work also, and it's not that hard to find yourself. So I don't know what the hell he's doing, but he's looking in the wrong places if he needs to go into a dark cave to do that. So a dark cave with like a queen size bed and like a light bulb in there, so it's not even dark. Like, I don't know,
Dude's just got to make up his mind.
he needs to commit. I think he has.
So I saw today, I don't know if it was accurate, that if he chooses to retire, he's leaving $60 million on the table for this coming year. Is anybody really passing up $60 million?
No, he's not retiring.
There's no way he's retiring.
Yeah, he's not going to retire. He's not going to pass up $60 million. He's also not going to retire in the same year as Brady and try to make it into the Hall of Fame. That's how that works, right? Make it the same year as Brady.
Yeah,
I mean,
he would
both
get it.
get in either way, but Brady would be the headliner.
Right. So I just hope he makes his choice, and I also hope he doesn't choose the Jets because I really want the Jets. Now that Carr is going to the Saints and Jimmy G is reported, there's interest by like the Texans and the Raiders, and I really want the Jets to be left without a quarterback, so they have to go trade something expensive for Tannehill, and then we can finally move on from Tannehill, and then maybe send Derrick Henry somewhere else and just start over. I'd love to see what this offense could be without like the 30-year-old running back who's obviously not, unless we somehow make a Super Bowl run this year with Tannehill and Henry. I just don't see it.
It's hard to make a run when he's going to get cut.
He's not. He's not going to get cut. All right.
Doubling down.
We have a friendly wager going on that Tannehill gets cut because they could save $27 million in salary cap. But Brian's argument is, why would they do that if they can't?
What are they going to use that cap room for?
They can only save $27 million if they cut him post June 1.
Right.
They could save 18.
So free agency's over.
Yeah.
If you can ever save $27 million in cap space, why?
Next year anyway.
But the thing is
they don't re-sign him.
It could even make sense if you said, I'd understand your argument if you said that they could release him before June 1st and save $18 million
and use that cap.
But you just have if they cut him, and I'm saying there's no freaking way they cut him because they can get something for him if they had to trade him. If they were like, we're gonna trade Tannehill, and they were set on that, and they were like, we want him off the team, you can trade Tannehill to the Panthers for the worst
2 first,
5th round pick, but he should
2 first. Right.
No,
I get the first for Aaron Rodgers.
No. He should at least get the Titans back like a second.
Could at least
or a
get
third.
the Wentz trade package. I feel like.
Okay, so
conditional second or whatever that.
I know you guys think that he's not getting cut, so I'm not saying, but if he's going to get traded, and that's like if we agree on that, which you guys don't think he is, but if we agree he's going to get traded, would you rather them trade him for a 3rd round pick or cut him and get the $18 million to sign other people?
Well, you would get the $18 million.
It's the same.
Even if they, if he got traded, they would still get the $18 million in cap savings.
Okay, so that's where I didn't type this all out because I was eating lunch when we were talking about this. I don't think, given the current market, that a team just takes on his entire contract. I think the Titans have to not pay all of it, but they would have to pay a good portion of that.
I mean, he's cheaper than Daniel Jones right now. I think a team wouldn't have that big of an issue to take on his contract fully.
I think if a team decided they wanted him for multiple years, they could trade for him and then extend him because it seems like an extendable contract the way it's written up right now. So,
right. So the Jets could take him, add 2 years to his contract, and probably
basically
have to
just
pay
give him the Derek Carr contract.
Right.
It'd probably be similar.
Right.
Guess we'll wait and see.
I'll tell you what, Tony. I can't wait to try Starbucks for the first time. So
I can't wait to get that free coffee. Travis, we had a lot of 40s being ran at the combine. We had a lot of what seemed to be underweight wide receivers. It was thought to be a pretty good class. Has the combine changed your thought on that, or thought on what you want the Titans to do with their first overall pick?
The Madden player inside of me says yes. The person that I can't remember who said the quote, but something about taking the film and the game tape is really all that matters. Yeah, it doesn't change anything because I hope that they're not doing what I'm doing. Oh, wow, I really like that 40, or
look how
wow, this guy's
ran.
Yeah, and looking at that over game tape.
What do they call that? Double crediting. Like if you look at film and you say that guy's really freaking fast, and then he runs like a 4.2, and you're like, that guy's really freaking fast. Then you give him 2 bonuses, like a double bonus.
Yeah. Or there's football fast. Like you see guys on the field
Yeah.
who are fast, and then they run like a 4.5,
Right.
which
Well,
is
that's my
fast,
question almost
but-
here. Why don't they run in pads,
So I think
or at least hold a football?
'cause
Like
it's
some,
more
yeah.
fun to watch them run in leotards.
Didn't that one good dude's junk pop out like a couple of years ago? Like,
Chris Jones. He's
What?
freaking all-pro
Yeah.
defense tackle. Yeah.
was it really Chris Jones?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, Rob. So I think the reason. So I listened to a few like draft analysts podcasts and stuff, and the reason they like why they don't want them to run in pads is that if they had always ran in pads, that would be fantastic. But because they only know how to compare numbers historically to
that sounds like a fantasy person's perspective.
no,
Why would the pro scouts care?
because
about
they don't
that?
know what it means. I don't know if the pro scouts, but they have. I mean, it's the draft network, but they
It would
like
still be a comparison relative to the other players
in
the
that
class.
draft.
I don't know.
They wouldn't
I
have
guess
any
I guess if
historical
they rely on
context.
historic data, I could see
What if
why they
they-
wouldn't like that. But
What if they ran naked?
Well, that would be interesting.
That's your theory, Tony. But
I
I had to get the long title.
I guess I don't know if the draft is all about or assessing drafting players, draft picks is all about risk assessment. You want to have historical context to analyze it comparatively. So if they're now running in a completely different setting with pads on and all that, you don't have any of that. So I guess that's probably why.
so
yeah.
why
I
not just
wouldn't-
have them do both? Run a
The
40
thing is the-
That
naked
would be,
for Tony, and a 40 in pads for everybody
the game
else.
has changed so much, and these guys are freaks like rushers this year, outrunning wide receivers.
Yeah,
yeah.
it seems to be more than normal almost
That dude from
Yeah,
Northwest.
recently.
Dudes are 270 running a 4.38.
Is that
Okay,
just
no, you're
is
not
like
that fast, but like a 4. It's ridiculous.
That's a
Is
long
it
or
a
five.
byproduct
Never mind.
of coaches just putting the best athletes at the spots to get after the quarterback? Because is that what we're
Could
going to
be.
start seeing? The best athletes are going to be defensive ends because
Yeah.
they have to chase down these mobile quarterbacks.
And they're gonna get. they're starting to
That's
get
kind
paid.
of like tight ends. Like all of a sudden, you start to get these athletic freaks that would be wide receivers.
Yeah. That's going to be Anthony Richardson's future. He's going to be a defensive end.
What do you
He's pretty much got the size.
He does.
What do you think the Bears should do with the first pick? They trade him back.
They should be.
If they don't, that's a loss for them.
At least once. They should, if the QB market is as hot as Twitter and the draft nicks will make you think, they should be trying to trade back twice and get as many 24 draft picks as they can, get a few extra first round picks.
Yeah.
That way, if Fields flames out this year, they can draft a stud quarterback next year. Or if he's a stud, then they can use those picks to build around him.
I
Ryan,
read
you'd be
something that Stroud had said that he didn't even want to go there because Fields is his boy. And
Yeah.
no offense, Facebook, but I saw it on like a little Facebook post. I never know whether those quotes are real or if they're just BS and someone just typed it out. So I always take it with a grain of salt. But I could see that one being something he would say, but
He
I
did
really
say
don't.
it. Yeah, he did. I
Yeah.
heard that one.
I
Just
would.
because we're live on Facebook doesn't mean we support Facebook. So it's okay.
I take back my apology.
Yeah.
Ryan, you'd be mad at me. I traded Fields and Komet.
What?
I know.
I don't care about Fields, dude. You traded Komet?
I got T. Higgins in the deal.
Oh, that's worth it. And T. Higgins and what?
Derek Carr and Sam Howell.
Ooh, backwoods boy.
All right.
I don't like Fields. I don't think the Bears are going to be able to build around him. I think he might have an average year this year, but I don't think he's going to be a long-term quarterback.
That's good value.
That's not. We'll talk about the quarterbacks, not Justin Fields, but quarterbacks in general here in a little bit. Anything else anyone wants to add to the X's and O's?
No.
I think I'm good.
Tighten up.
Next week is March 15th. That's the start of the new year. So in 2 weeks, when we have our first pod or our next pod, I think we'll have a lot to talk about. Probably have a couple couple signings. We've already got some
Free
franchise tags
agency
going
start
today.
next week.
Let's go.
It'll be fun, but let's hurry on over to the hurry up in Travis' section.
I'm nervous. I'm so bad at this.
Picked another hard rhyming word. No, I picked another easy one. So, name of the game is rhyming. Rhyme as many words as you can with the word choose. And this week, the word is cheese.
All right.
This week's word was brought by the Chuck E. Cheese.
I thought you had a sponsor you were about to drop in here.
Are they sponsoring? Are they
Chuck
still
E.
around?
Cheese.
I think he just did. He just did Chuck E. Cheese as our sponsor.
When I was in Alabama and they had COVID going on, Chuck E. Cheese was large pizzas for like $5
Dude, they did that
to
here
try
too.
and
Competing with Little Caesars, huh?
they were like right
Yeah.
around the corner.
Did you ever get one?
So is that one
didn't
by us
either.
still open? Right?
Yeah. Dude, I delivered to it.
Do you really?
Yeah.
They get mail. Yeah, I guess they will.
Not
They're a
much.
business.
I got 5. How'd you guys do?
I also have 5.
I got 6.
Oh. All right, Rob. What do you got, big guy?
All right. I got please,
Yep.
tease,
Yep.
knees,
Yep.
bees,
Yep.
fees,
Yep.
and C's.
Achoo.
All right, Tony. You ready? I got trees,
Nope.
sneeze,
There you go.
and he's.
Nope.
Boom, baby. That's 3. Let's go.
I got fleas and peas.
Nice. So,
I
Rob, how
think
many did you get?
I think you won, right?
I ended up with 1. Yeah, you win.
I got 3.
Yep.
All right. That was a good warm up.
Pro-
So the real word this week.
Yeah, okay.
Back in it.
So Ryan gets the W there. Is it too much to ask? I don't know. I just had to get that title in. I was not,
Okay.
I lost it. Not the smoothest transition there. But we are gonna now gave a little tease earlier about talking about quarterbacks. We are going to be guessing where the quarterbacks end up. I don't know if we have music to this or not.
That was the best I could do.
All right. So we're all guessing, like I said, where the quarterbacks are going to. Got a little Ireland there for a second. End up, and we're gonna start. How do you want to do this? You want to do it one by one? You want to name a bunch of them off?
I think you name off the quarterback, and then we can just go
all
in draft
say.
order.
All right. Aaron Rodgers. Where will Aaron Rodgers end up? My guess is going to be he ends up at Las Vegas and teams back up with Adams, and he is happy on closer to the West Coast.
And I agree with you. I got him going to the Raiders. Answer, you're up next. You look completely blank stare, dude.
Dude, I thought the
It was
podcast was
gone.
over. All right.
It was that Yingling there that you had.
I say he goes.
Okay.
I got the Jets.
All right.
Seems like a lot of smoke there. So
There's smoke.
You don't fly out your entire staff there for nothing. So,
although it would be funny as a Bills fan if now he just kind of said, "Screw you, I don't want to go there." Ryan would like it. Tannehill to the Jets.
Love it.
Lamar Jackson. I have him going to Atlanta. I think they this non-exclusive franchise tag, which I didn't even know was a thing.
Doesn't
get
used too often.
No, I think that's going to cause a lot of issues with the Ravens and he's gonna get out of there.
So we made this list or our guesses prior to any news that happened. So I have Lamar Jackson going to the Giants because I expected Daniel Jones to go to the Ravens. So I'm already wrong on that one. But I will say with the whole
Make your new guess, because I definitely changed my
Okay, then
Lamar
I would-
Jackson guess, because I
if
had
I
the
can-
Falcons originally.
Oh, okay. Well, then in that case, I'm taking the Ravens. I think that what they're doing is they're just putting that tag on him, seeing if anyone bites, and then as soon as if they do, they're just going to match it. They're just going to say, "Okay, you were right." Either, damn, someone is willing to give you a fully guaranteed contract. I guess you were right. We'll do it. Or they're just going to say either no one offered you a contract at this point is what it almost looks like is going to happen, and he's going to have to be signed like a $30 million transition tag. But I think they're going to sign him long term after they'd be like, well, there you go, dude. No one's willing to pay you a fully guaranteed contract. So now you can sign the deal that we already offered you. But I do think that he goes back to the Ravens.
Travis,
I think that Rage is already gone with him in Baltimore, and like we used to say in school, you don't mess around with Jim. So
Got a point.
Who's Jim? What?
Jimmy.
That's Timmy.
Yeah, is that Timmy? Anyway,
Jimmy.
I agree. I think that bridge has been burnt to Baltimore. More so, it seems like from Lamar's end, like he just does not want to be there. So if they're getting offered 2 first-round picks for a guy who doesn't want to play for that team, they're probably going to take it. Well, I guess they don't really have a choice unless they match it. And if he doesn't want to play there, it's just going to create more problems for the chemistry of your team. So my choice is the Lions. I was pretty much looking for a team that had a later first-round pick this year. It helps that they also have 2, so they can use that 8th pick, help build up around Lamar. Then they have, I believe it's the 18th is their own pick, so they can give up that 18th pick and their next year's first. And then on top of that, they already have Jared Goff there, so they can take and flip him to a desperate team like the Jets if they don't get Rodgers, potentially get another first-round pick that way and recoup some of the loss. I don't know if you get a first for Goff, but you probably get a couple seconds.
I will
how
say
he played last year.
I think Lamar has made it clear that you should have an agent in the NFL.
For
This
sure.
whole saga is like he's looking.
got to know the market.
Even
yeah.
if it's like not a guy who's gonna do the contract for you, at least to help your image, because it just seems like I don't know, he's kind of hurting himself a little bit.
But it's not like I can understand even if it's not his fault, but the way that the media is able to twist it and make the public perception, he does look like the ass.
Yeah, he's got no one looking out for him.
He's going against billionaires, and not just one, because other, like, how are the other billionaire owners going to feel if they cave to a guy who's not even using an agent, like, to give him that much?
Yeah.
I mean, there's guys who have gone without an agent and done for like unprecedented,
fully guaranteed.
The owners aren't
$250 million contract,
and that Browns contract is not a precedent.
No,
by any
I mean,
means.
you can never prove collusion, but the owners aren't stupid. They're working together to make sure that these guaranteed contracts are a thing of the past. And Jimmy Haslam just messed that up and probably doesn't have very many friends. And
him go missing yet.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll find some leaked emails in like 5 years from
that'll happen.
Saga
for sure.
It'll be a collusion case against the league from Lamar. All these old guys.
If we went back a year in my world and all of our worlds, a thing I thought I'd never say is that Daniel Jones is a $160 million man. But he is. He signed with the Giants. He was the next one on our list. And then we all had Geno Smith going to Seattle. So that was the next one on our list.
I just want to say the Giants really blew it with not picking up that 5th-year option.
Mm-hmm.
They could have had Jones for another prove-it year this year under contract for less than the annual value of this contract.
And they signed a running back for $10 million. So that is what, 20 Saquon's what, 26 now? 27?
Yeah,
I
he'll be
don't know.
27, I think, before the season starts.
Number
And they want to sign him long term, so
And the Cowboys franchise Pollard, and they already have Zeke on some crazy. So they have like $20-some million
it's like
for running
26
back.
million
27,
between their
yeah.
running backs. It's crazy. Yeah, 27, I think, if you add their third stringer, but he's only making like $1 million.
The NFC East is just going to be running backs pretty soon. Next quarterback on our list, and who knows how relevant this will be, so I'm going to keep mine quick. Baker Mayfield, he's got to go somewhere. I think he's going to end up playing for Tampa.
I got the Rams.
I have the XFL.
Might not be a bad choice.
I took the Commanders. Compete with
Jimmy G. There's some rumors he's going down to Houston. We'll see. I think he ends up being kind of a leftover for the Jets. Not that he is a leftover. I think Rodgers doesn't go there, so they're like, all right, we'll take Jimmy G.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping he goes to the Bucks.
That would be my hot take from last year, by the way.
I know. I want it to be true.
He's gonna just stay.
Interesting.
That'd be a twist. Yeah.
Although it was a twist last year too, so
Yeah,
no one
it
saw that
was.
coming.
Guess it depends on
He likes the Bay Area.
Purdy, how they feel about Purdy.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Raiders for Jimmy G.
I'm going to skip over Sam Darnold just for time purposes. Ryan Tannehill. You guys already talked about how you think he's going to stay with the Titans. I think he ends up in Baltimore as their quarterback.
And
Rob?
it's
Yeah,
Titans
for me.
I say Jacksonville,
Yeah.
and
You
that's
just
my
gotta get
last.
that title in. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, Jacksonville.
Andy Dalton. Again, probably another one we could skip.
Yeah.
I chose Indy just 'cause someone needs to be a quarterback in Indy.
I also took Indy, actually.
I chose the Texans for that purpose.
Who'd you say? Is this Carson?
Andy Dalton.
Oh, I was like Carson back to Indy. Andy Dalton.
He's that guy who just always seems to be a starter, even though,
Yeah.
like, really, this guy's still starting. He'll
Yeah.
probably find a way to be a starter this year.
Maybe he goes as a backup. Maybe he had a good what's the word? Relationship with the Bengals. Go back to the Bengals.
End of the career there. You guys want to go through the last two?
No,
Three?
we're good. We're good.
Now we're getting down to like Brissett and
Yeah,
the weeds.
XFL.
No, I think Brissett's going to be the Cardinals starter. So
starter.
Oh, that makes sense.
For the
Yeah.
start of the
yeah,
year.
because Kyler's probably going to miss at least half the year, I bet. And depending on how their season goes, he might just sit the whole year out.
Yeah.
And
They got a new coach who's not going to be under pressure to try to win. If they're 2-8 before he comes back, why even bring him back? Just save him for 2024.
right. So you put Brissett on the Cardinals. I put Gardner Minshew on the Cardinals.
Yeah, I think a guy like that makes sense, or even Baker Mayfield, just someone who
Right.
could start for the year who's not a long-term threat to Kyler.
Right.
Interesting. I didn't even think that far. Good for you, Rob. All right, let's
Thank you.
switch over to the last segment and let's get to the Wonderlic prep.
So the Wonderlic prep is trivia time, and I'm changing it up a little bit today. I don't know if you were on the call when I said that, Anthony,
No.
but it's going to be 5 questions instead of 2,
All right.
and there'll be
I'm
no multiple choice questions. So
Oh,
I'm going to read the question, and first person to get it right gets the point. If you don't know it, you can just say pass. That's fine. So I think we can get through 5 faster than I was getting through 2.
all right. I'm nobody's
question.
fool. Let's
So
do
we don't
it.
have to write anything down anymore.
You don't even have to write it down. You just shout it out.
Well, it's a good thing I got all these.
And,
nice
it's up to
notepads with our-
me. If I hear multiple, I have to decide who came through first. So
Good thing we're going against the doctor. All right, let's go.
question 1. What
Yeah.
is the closest country to the United States that doesn't share a border?
Russia.
Ryan gets question 1.
Mhm.
All right. Question 2. The loose skin hanging from the neck of a chicken is known as what?
Gobbledygook.
Anything? Travis, Anthony?
It starts with an L, maybe.
Foreskin.
I was wondering if someone was going to say that just to be funny.
Gobbler.
No, it's anything,
Blur.
Travis?
No.
The waddle.
Oh,
Jalen.
Jalen.
The Jalen, yes.
Oh, jigs. You owe me a
Okay.
Starbucks coffee.
Question 3. A little easier. Which country is the world's largest producer of whiskey?
United States.
Nope.
Ireland.
Nope.
Good guess.
Germany.
I like how
You were close with Ireland.
Northern Ireland.
Scotland.
Rob
Scotch.
said this one's easier, and then
Well, I
throws us
figured,
all
you know,
off.
Scotch whiskey.
Irish whiskey.
might
yeah.
think of it. Yeah, Irish too, but Scotland was the correct answer. Anthony keeps bringing up Ireland, so with St. Patrick's Day coming up, I'll give you a kind of a question that relates to that.
Leprechaun.
Sort of. Yeah. What is the slogan of the popular series Lucky Charm?
Where a kid can be a kid.
No.
Nope, that ain't it. Damn it.
I'm trying to picture the commercial. Find my-
They're
Yeah,
after me,
come
Lucky
on.
Charms.
You guys had to have seen this commercial like 5,000 times growing up.
Uh, so I have a box downstairs. So I'm at.
Rabbit tricks are for
Aren't-
kids.
Anthony, aren't you the cereal guy? Come on.
You know, I have a box of it downstairs. I'm trying to think.
Better luck next time.
I
Don't touch me gold.
You're getting closer. Come on. They're magically delicious.
Oh,
They're magically
wow.
delicious.
Jeez.
Disappointed.
They're magically delicious.
I stopped eating that cancerous stuff a long time ago.
I had 3 apples for dinner.
Oh my god,
Dude.
like a freaking child.
Wait, you actually had Lucky Charms today?
No, yesterday I had Fruity Pebbles. For dinner
Yesterday.
today.
Okay.
I can't remember the last time I had cereal.
Oh, you guys don't live.
If I'm gonna have something, I like force myself to have like oatmeal because it's good for you. Tastes
Or
like
grape nuts,
dog shit.
because it makes you shit. I mean
Alright.
poop.
I got one more for you. We're going to do a sports question. Excluding kicker and punter, what NFL position has the fewest Pro Football Hall of Famers with 9?
Long snapper.
That can't count.
It's not an official position, I'm saying, because
I'm gonna
that would probably
go-
be 0. So
I'm gonna go center.
Coming my
it's
way.
incorrect.
I'm gonna
Although
go
actually,
with
to tell you the truth, that could possibly be correct, but the way where I looked at it, it was grouped as like O line, D line.
Oh,
So-
okay. I'm gonna go DB then.
Incorrect.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
figured because you didn't say I was right.
Tight end.
That's it.
Damn,
Tight end.
that's a
There's only
good one.
9 Hall of Famers that were tight ends.
They haven't even really been relevant until recent.
receiver. Dang.
There's
That wouldn't make any
quite
sense.
a few wide receivers. Probably the only position that would have more is quarterback, I feel like. 'cause
Yeah.
There's a ton of quarterbacks. Although, actually, wide receivers might have more. But yeah, tight ends. Anthony, 1 point.
Yeah.
So 1-1.
Yep. 1
0.
for Ryan, 1 for Anthony.
We're gonna have a tiebreaker.
No, we're tallying it up for the month, right?
Yeah, it's
Alright.
there'll be 3 more episodes of this tally. So it's Anthony and Ryan 1, Travis 0.
All right, folks. Well, I think that's it. Kept it under an hour. Like I said, next week is the start of free agency. The week after that, we'll be back for a pod. Check us out. We were live today. We'll be live going forward on YouTube. Check us out on Facebook, Ultraflex Football. On Twitter, it's Ultraflex FP, Ultraflex Rob, Ultraflex Ryan, Ultraflex Sutton, Ultraflex Enser. Go Bills. Hopefully there's too many rumors around Stephon Diggs being angry and stuff like that, and the the defense of people being angry, so we'll see what happens with that. Hopefully everything's good. Yes, Ryan.
Anyone who wants us to talk about anything you want to say, you can always go to ultraflexfootball.com and leave us a voicemail. I know no one likes to leave voicemails, so you can also reach out to us, DM us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube. Leave it in the comments, and maybe we'll bring it up then.
I did have a request to bring another wife on the show, so maybe next show or the show after that, we can do that. But that's it. Thanks for listening. I'm gonna go enjoy the last 2.5 hours of being 20-something years old.
I hope they were magically delicious.
Oh, and I did get all my song titles in. The only one that was somewhat tricky and weird was which one did I stumble on there?
I got all mine. Did you guys do yours?
Yes.
I did.
Oh yeah, killed it.
Things I'll never say, too much to ask. Those are weird. But
Well, you said too much to ask, and then you completely botched your transition.
yeah, then I said naked. So I mean, whatever. I get it. I said them all. But that's it. So I don't have to get punished next time. Thanks for listening this week, and we will talk to you all in 2 weeks.